And since I'm out and about, I thought it'd be fun to maybe go stop into a couple of thrift stores, just the ones close to me. I did find, however, this may or may not go well. Okay, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Today I have some errands to run and just gonna be like a little Sunday reset situation. Josh is at the fire department, and so I like to try to get things done and make sure he comes back to a clean house. I just finished up ordering some window film that is going to be for a upcoming project over on the main channel. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a while now, and so I finally just pulled the trigger, got it, and hopefully it'll be here by the end of this week so we can work on that. I also, like I mentioned, I have some errands to run today. I need to go and get some flowers for a friend for her birthday because I think I'm going to see her tomorrow. And since I'm out and about, I also thought it'd be fun to maybe go stop into a couple of thrift stores, just the ones close to me, and see if I can thrift a pretty vase or vessel or something to put the flowers in to kind of add to the gift. I just think that would be a lot of fun. And I also am trying to get back into thrifting in a way that feels good. So I mentioned in my recent thrift video over on my main channel that recently, ever since cleaning out the dining area, I just got really overwhelmed by the amount of stuff. And the problem is, yes, we have like a good amount of stuff, but it's not really the amount. The problem is a lot of our stuff doesn't have a home. We don't have a permanent location for it. It's just hanging out for when we need it in the future. Because we've got furniture for a guest bedroom that we don't have yet. We've got decor for rooms that are not ready to be done yet, like the dining room. We've got tools and things for future projects that we don't want to get rid of. It's stuff that makes sense to have, but it just doesn't have a home, as silly as that sounds. So I got really overwhelmed with thrifting and just didn't want to go because I didn't want to bring more stuff in, and I don't know how to explain it. But I realized thrifting is where I get a lot of my inspiration. It's kind of what motivates me. I see projects, I see potential. It gets me excited about stuff, and I really had a creative rut in those few weeks where I was like, well, I'm just not gonna go thrifting. And I realized that, and so instead I'm trying a new approach. I made myself a thrift list because I realized there's things I actually need to be looking for. So for example, I want to redo the dining room sooner than later. And I have dining chairs, but they're not my favorite. They're just pretty bland. I can work with them, but I would love to find like a dream set. That being said, if I don't find a set of 6 that I love, I'm going to just work with these in the meantime until I do find a set that I love. But I would love to be able to find a set of 6 and then to also find a long bench for one side so we could actually fit maybe 8 to 10 people around this table. It is an 8-foot table and we only have 6 chairs. So that's kind of on my thrift list, is the set of 6 chairs and a really cool bench. I also am really looking forward to starting to work outside on our back deck. Let me show you. So I have this idea of thrifting a little table to use as a potting table, like in the corner over here. I would love to have like a seating area on our back deck and then to have like a little potting table to work with my plants. And I just thought that would be so nice coming off of like our new dining zone. We have such a nice deck and we just have been really bad about keeping it up, but we have a nice set. It just needs to be cleaned. New cushions. I have lights to hang. These were actually from our wedding and we have like a lot of them. So I think they would span the whole length of our whole back deck back here. And so I could have like a little seating area and a little gardening area for like raised beds and my potting zone. So that being said, I have on my thrift list to find a small table or desk or something that I could thrift for really cheap and use as a potting station. And I have two options I found on Facebook Marketplace so far. One is like the cutest little wooden antique table. It's small, but it's super cute, and it's already super worn, so I think it'd be fine outside. I just wouldn't have to do anything to it, and it's already really worn, and I don't have to worry about it. The other is more of a modern desk, but it's larger, and it actually has shelves above and below, and it's like a black metal frame, but the table and the shelves look like it's made out of like an MDF or OSB, something really cheap and like flat pack. And so I'm not convinced it's going to hold up very much outside in the elements, but it may be more useful to hold pots and things like that up there, and then to be able to hold the potting soil or equipment or whatever for my plants. So I'm pretty torn on those two, but I have them saved over on my Facebook Marketplace. So I'm just trying to see if, while I'm already out today, if I can find a better option for that table, and if not, I'll choose one of those and see if I can go pick it up maybe tomorrow. But yeah, that's the goal for today, is just a little very specific thrift trip. We're just gonna hunt and see if we can see dining chairs or benches, and we're gonna look for my potting table and then a nice vase for my friend. So very specific, just see what we can find. And yeah, so let me make myself maybe another coffee and then let's head out. Before I go, I'm just gonna heat up some of this leftover pasta. It's really yummy. It's a coconut milk and lemon juice, some red pepper flakes. We had it for dinner last night and it's so good. It's one of our favorite go-tos that we both like. So I'm just gonna heat some of that up for lunch, and then we'll be on our way, because otherwise I am not gonna make it. Okay, let's hit store number 1. Any furniture, and I did not find a vase. I thought I found one, but they wanted way too much money for it. It was pretty. I would have gotten it if it had been less expensive, but it just wasn't worth that to me. I did find, however, a couple of beautiful pieces of glassware, and if you've been around a while, especially over on the main channel, then you know exactly what this is for. So I found that one, and this one with the little feet. I have to say, this one may be my new favorite out of the collection so far. So if you've been following for a while, I released a candle collection earlier this year, and may or may not be planning another larger one in the fall, winter, holiday season. So definitely follow along and join the B.Mail club. I'll leave the link for you in the description, and that way you'll be the first to know. But found these two cuties. I love the detail in this one, and how it had like almost like mix match patterns on it, and the little bubbles on the top. Just super cute. And then of course the little feet. So not a total dud, but not what we're looking for. So while I'm over in this area, I actually need to stop at the grocery store and go ahead and pick up the flowers, whether or not I find a vase or not. I need to pick up the flowers and a couple of other things, and then I will hit the last thrift store on the way home, and we'll see if we can have any more luck there. So I did not film very much in there in the second thrift store, and I did not find very much, which I kind of expected. I've just not had the best of luck with them lately. The furniture was a no-go, and yeah, I just did not find very much. But I found 2 options for a vase. Could not decide between them, so I'm gonna let you guys vote. And it will be a last minute decision, but this one was super cool. I love that's kind of a unique shape for a vase, but I feel like flowers would sit really beautifully in this in kind of like a wide format. So I thought that was kind of unique versus like your typical vase. And then this one was just pretty. It's a little bit more typical, but it's got cute little scalloped edges, a little bit of a wave twist detail. But they were the same price and I couldn't decide, so it'll be a last minute decision, but let me know which one you personally like better, the round one or the tall one. And fun fact, I went to the store to pick up a few things and completely forgot to get the flowers, which is why I was going. So I'll have to pick them up first thing in the morning, which may turn out to be a good thing because at least they'll be fresh. So anyway, we are going to head home now. I have got some computer work to do, and yeah, I just kind of want to go home. It's kind of a hot day and I did not dress appropriately. Oh, also at the store, I've gotten hooked on these and I'm late to the game, but the Olippops, I totally was late to the game trying these because I thought that it was going to be like any other stupid health soda. I've tried some. They're awful. I never liked LaCroix when they were huge. I like off-brand sparkling water way better than that. And so I was sleeping on these, but seriously, so good. The only one I've ever tried is this lemon lime one because that's just what our store has. But I really want to try their vintage cola one because I used to be a Coca-Cola girl through and through. You would not see me without one in my hand, and it took everything I had and sparkling water in order to quit soda. But these are supposed to be good for your digestive health. See how it says that? But seriously, this tastes so good. It's like a better Sprite. There's more zing to it. I don't know how to describe it, but so good. And the ingredients are good. Yeah, big fan, and I want to try more flavors. But yeah, anyway, let's go home and get to work because I got quite a bit of computer work to do. I need to do some editing and I need to write some content for this week. So let's get home. All right, I'm home. Got my headphones, got my Olipop. I'm telling you, this stuff, it's so good. Like so much better than you think it'd be. Yeah, anyway, got my drinks, got my headphones, and I'm gonna try to actually edit up this vlog right now so that way you have it for tomorrow, and then just try to get my emails and stuff for the week sorted after that. And we'll see how much longer I last. I'm kind of a morning person when it comes to my attention span, so this may or may not go well, but we'll see how much we can get done. I've been editing a while. I got most of it done, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for coming thrifting with me today. I think this is the first time that you've come thrifting with me over on the vlog. So if you liked this video, make sure to go check out the main channel. I have tons of thrifting videos over there. It's like one of our favorite things to do over there. So definitely go follow me there and let me know if you want to see some more like behind the scenes style thrifting like this over here on the vlog. I have some big projects planned for this week that I've been kind of chewing on and trying to get done. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to subscribe over on the main channel too, so that way you don't miss any of the projects or upcoming thrift hauls or things like that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Also, a little update on my sourdough starter for those of you who may have seen a few episodes ago. I've got so much hooch on the top of this, and this is my second starter. I threw out the first one because the same thing happened. I don't know what to do. Like, can it be saved? What am I doing wrong? Help.